top of the top, man. I'm, bringing y'all some content, commentary on this trouble situation. There's a lot going on. The girl who he was with came on and spoke. Plus, they had his going away services. Boosie got up and spoke at that. So we'll get into a little bit of everything. But check out what Lil Boosie had to say at the actual services. It looks like he stood up in the pulpit or whatever, got on the microphone and discussed his relationship with Trouble. He got a little choked up and emotional while he was talking about this. Check it out.
I'm hurting for y'all because I'm hurting for 5 years. I wasn't with him 30 years, so I just want to tell him thank you, for that was my boy, and I just want to tell him thank you. That was my boy.
Man, pretty emotional speech from Lil Boosie. I definitely think that it was sincere. I don't think it was one of those situations to where somebody was just trying to get some type of notoriety or attention from the situation. Trouble had a lot of love from a lot of people in the industry, outside of like his homies and people who rock with him and his hood or whatnot. It seems like a lot of people genuinely liked Homeboy, man. This is a definitely sad situation. He definitely had a lot of women come out and not necessarily claim him, but in some way or another, show that they had a relationship with him. He definitely seemed like he was the ladies man for sure. There was some video that surfaced earlier this week or last week, I'm sorry, where he was talking to, I want to say it was Angela Yee and a couple other people. He talked about dealing with women and men not actually getting mad at the man when their woman cheats with another man. Now, with that being said, we know the situation that took place. The lady who he was allegedly with, she's a aspiring rapper. She actually was in a relationship with an individual for like 3 years. Now, the guy apparently allegedly lived there at the house with her. She kicked him out because he wasn't paying bills, and a week later, she has trouble in the bed with her. The guy comes and forces his way in the house. Him and her get the scuffling. Next thing you know, Trouble wakes up. Trouble gets into it with him. Him and according to her, Trouble and her ended up scuffling with him together. And he pulls out the hammer, and we know what happened after that. Now, since then, she had her social media account on private. And, a lot of people was, blaming her for a lot of stuff, saying that she was moving real crazy and she shouldn't have had another man at that house that soon after, allegedly breaking up with the individual. But this is what she had to say in her story. Shout out to Say Cheese for getting a screenshot. But she said, it took a lot for me to put my page back up. I don't like the things that's being said about me, all the false narratives and threats. She also said, I don't have nothing to prove to social media, to the ones that know me personally. Know my heart is gold and my story will be told. This situation has mentally messed me up and traumatized me. God got me. Long live Trouble, my angel. Now, you know, this is just a blanket statement. She's really not saying too much of nothing, but at this point, I guess she wanted her social media page back up, and this was the first statement she's made. She's claiming her story is going to be told, and I'm pretty interested in knowing what happened from her perspective because at the end of the day, one person is locked behind bars, so he can only say so much while he's fighting his case, and the other person is no longer here with us, so he can't tell us his side of the story and what happened. So I'll be pretty interested in hearing what actually took place, what she really has to say besides what she said now about the false narratives and things that people are saying about her who don't know her personally. In my opinion, though, I still stand on the fact that when you live with somebody for 3 years, there's going to be some type of attachment. Hotels is a little more the spot where they should have went at, or Airbnb or something like that. Um, I don't know, man. It's a crazy situation. To get knocked down over something like a moment, a little bit of time being spent with somebody. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm Mighty the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content.